Hey, what's up? So I wanted to do a video just kind of showing the Jabba the Hutt vintage style 6-inch scale functional throne that I made for him quite a while back actually, but it's just been kind of sitting in my Jabba the Hutt display for a little while, and I really like it. I never get to really show it off very much. A little bit of backstory. So when I was a kid, I had the Jabba the Hutt vintage display, and I didn't really understand as a child what it was supposed to be. I didn't realize it was supposed to be like quote unquote the Rancor layer down below him. I just thought it was where Jabba the Hutt would like stick people he didn't like, and then he would just sit on top of them and like be really smelly and gross. So that's how I played with it. I thought, I would stick people down there and torture them with his bad body odors. But anyway, um, 25, 30 years later, I wanted to make Jabba the Hutt's throne, and I had done a few in the past. I had done two iterations in the past. One that was just kind of a fun one, and then I did one that was much more cinematically accurate with like all like the proper cuts and everything. But I really wanted to do something that was kind of speaking more to like what I had as a kid. And you're probably asking, well, where's the armrest? I do have an armrest. I haven't printed it back out since the other one got damaged. So I need to print that back out at some point. But this guy has been around for a while. So yeah. So anyway, this is pretty decent sized. You'll see it's got the two grates, the two trap doors down here, and these do open up. I have resin printed little gargoyles that if you flick and open, you have some special stuff down in here, and it looks like we got Nyx from what is it, Outlaw. So anyway, so this kind of will fit down in there. You can fit other figures in there if you want to. So I can put like, it's got some bones and other gross stuff sculpted into the bottom. And then you can fold it up, close that. And then Jabba could lay down back on top and just be really disgusting. So it's got a nice little storage compartment. I like it a lot. So yeah, I just want to share it with you. The gargoyles, I do really like the gargoyles, honestly. The little hooky bits, the little toruses that I use, the rings, aren't super strong. I got to print them in better material. They broke. This thing actually had an accident. It fell. It had some stuff fall on top of it. But I do have the rings that are printed on here. You can see with that one, it's completely full. Kind of really try to pay attention to like what these things actually looked like. The first time I did a Jabba's throne, I really didn't pay attention, but I was like actually trying to make it look like the older toy. So yeah. Eventually I'll get the armrest back in. I need to get it back in there. But it fits really well, almost too well, into my Jabba the Hutt throne room. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, Patreon, all that stuff, you'll know that this is actually 1/4 of my full throne room. So like over that way is going to be the entrance. I have one of those modeled. It has not been printed out, but it is to scale with the rest of this. So you can have the stairs and the little side cubby area, and then directly behind the camera would be the alcoves for his criminal denizens to hang out in. And then that way I have two coves One is for Jabba's Han Solo and Carbonite alcove, and then the other one is for Max Rebo's band to hang out in. So if the whole thing was printed, it would be really quite big. So I kind of had to settle for this guy, and maybe eventually I'll print out the whole thing, but this by itself is big. It is, I mean, I'm sure you can tell on camera, but I mean, these are all 6-inch figures. It's probably about maybe 30 inches across, something like that. So it's got a lot of heft to it, but it was a lot of fun to print out. And I can actually take it apart too. It's not fully glued either, so I can slide it apart if I need to store it. So anyway, if you like what I do, check me out over on Layer Creations, layercreations.com. Patreon is patreon.com/layercreations. And I'm also on Instagram, Cults3D, and CG Trader. All right, have a good one.